Horace says how the mighty have fallen. Barcelona will actually be playing in the Europa League. Wow. And then Major Charles Christmas says Barcelona-West Ham would be pure theatre, but there's no chance Barcelona will get through the round of 32. There's lots of excited West Ham fans who are saying they can't wait to see their team up against Barca. Jack Pitbrook, obviously Bayern are really good, hats off, but watching Barcelona is really quite miserable. There's just nothing there. And
it's a bit harsh.
Well, the problem is that they're the 5 times champions and they've been knocked out at this stage. You know, they have a wage cap imposed by La Liga of 83 million. That's like less than Watford. You know, how can we ever expect to see this team in the next 5 years come back and compete again? They've already said they're going to have to sell to Bayern in January. Well, this is not a short-term problem.
No, but they got... I mean, last time they played Bayern, what, they lose 7...
It's improvement, isn't it?
You know, 3-0, that's a good result for them, the way it is.
Yeah, but the bigger picture.
No, I know the bigger picture is they're not good enough to win the Champions League. They're not good enough to win the La Liga, so go win the Europa League. You know, let's be honest. This is not their level anymore right now. And they got some of the best young kids in the world, in Pedri and Ansu Fati, and Nico and Gavi. They'll keep hold of them. And they focus on those guys. Build for the future. He's another good one there. Centre-back. So I think the fact of the matter is, you know, all the big money transfers they made were a disaster. Coutinho, Dembele, Griezmann. Stop spending £100 million on players when your academy produces these diamonds, you know, and spend the money wisely, like they used to on Eto'o and Henry, on Ronaldinho. Go get the big hitter rather than...
It shows you the importance, doesn't it, of recruitment.
Yeah.
If you get it wrong consistently, it can make the whole place crumble. And that's what's happened there, among other things that have gone on behind the scenes. But and they lost to the jewel in the crown in Messi as well. But it's a sad state of affairs when you look at it, because it's such a glamorous club. There's the traditions there, the history there, and it's a club that you look at and you admire from afar. But at the moment, they're in dire straits.
It's the only club, I think, that from players in this country that all the fans and even coaches and board members say, "Oh, Barca, okay, you can go to Barca or Real." You know, it's the only team where I think in the world where people go, "Oh yeah, you know, if they're in for you can go." Whereas now, the English teams are the pinnacle of football. Barca and Real aren't there anymore because of the money, and that's obviously why they wanted to break off and do the Super League, because they were trying to compete with the Premier League money. They got themselves in debt, and it turned into an absolute disaster.
And they're still deeply unhappy with La Liga as well. I suppose the key thing here, going out at this stage in the competition, there's no papering over the cracks anymore. Like, this has to be the start of a new era with a new manager, and the club and the fans and the owners have to know that this is a project now. This is no short-term fix.
Yeah, and I think he's basically said that after the game tonight. And listen, if there's anybody that knows the club from top to bottom and can put something together for him and help with the DNA of the football club, it's Xavi. He was brought up there, done marvellous things there, captained the club to glorious success, and he'll want to get the club into some sort of stable condition. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of work behind the scenes, but somebody who's dedicated to the club and who's knitted to that club from almost birth is someone like him. You've got to give him a chance to do it.